Congratulations, JMU fans! Your Dukes just won the 2014 CAA Women's Basketball Championship. Celebrate in fashion with the official championship t-shirt available now at caafangear.com. CAA Hoops Weekly presented by GEICO here at the 2014 CAA Women's Basketball Championship, and obviously the nets have been cut down. That means we have crowned a champion, and Jody, Lavin, Patrick, it is the JMU Dukes this year.
Well, and they did it in dominating fashion, 70-45, and it was a game that really at the beginning, again, almost like yesterday's semifinal, back and forth for a little bit, but a 12-0 run in the first half really separated it, and it ended up being a 22-6 run really to end the first half. That was it. I think Delaware, they were fighting, but they just could not keep up with the athleticism of the Dukes. And so many people stepped up. The balance has been the key for JMU all year. 4 players in double figures. Jasmine Gwathney, she was the MVP. She had double-double, 20 and 14, and could not be stopped at both ends. She was unbelievable. But really the two leaders who stepped up in so many ways all year, Kirby Burkhalter and Newman. I mean, Newman has just been doing so many different things, and what Nikki can bring to the court today, her numbers were modest, okay? You know, as a senior, you want her to be able to be out there on the court, and she made so many other things happen besides the numbers. So Kirby Burkhalter, Nikki Newman have done so much for this program. They were also, Nikki was not one of the alternate players. Kirby Burkhalter was, but in so many ways, I felt Nikki really deserved an award there at the end because she did so many great things on the court for the team.
Well, we caught up with Nikki Newman after the game. Here with one of the senior captains, of course, Catalyst, especially on the defensive side, Nikki Newman. What is it like winning your second CAA championship?
Oh my God, there's so many emotions rolled up into one right now, and the girls were so focused coming into this game, and it was kind of just a feeling that I knew we were going to win this game, and we came in and we came out and we put it on them at the very beginning, and just from there, it was fun. It was fun to play in it, and I'm just on cloud 9 right now. I can't even explain the way I feel.
Why is this team so special?
You know, this team has so much chemistry, and we have so many threats on the offensive and defensive end, and I mean, we have seniors, we have veterans, we have young girls, but we really clash together. I shouldn't say clash together, that doesn't make sense, but I mean, we come together and play together, and we know each other's game on the court, and I think that helps out big time. So, I mean, just our chemistry and the love that each one of these girls has for the game, and we're not a selfish team at all, a very unselfish team, and I think that helps out a lot.
Now you guys are going back to the NCAA tournament. What do you feel this team can do going in?
You know, I think we can make a lot of noise. If we come out and just do what we're supposed to do and play JMU basketball, I think we could go really far.
Nikki, congratulations, 2014 CAA Women's Basketball Champion.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Now the Dukes will enter the NCAA tournament. They'll find out where they're going on Monday. And Jody, when we look at this team, it's a very special team this year, the JMU Dukes, head coached by Kenny Brooks. One, what damage can they do, and where do you see them being seated?
Well, you know, there's so many numbers out there already flying around, I think. First of all, yes, they are a special team, and the selection committee, I did hear this during the game, that the selection committee was watching this game. So not only did they see the score, but they saw the team, and they saw a dominating performance on both ends, and I think that really helps. Now, between 7 and 10 is what everyone's hearing. I'm thinking 8 or 9. Some coaches I talked to for Madison really don't want that 8-9. No one wants that 8-9 game. No one really does. But, you know, do they go as high as 7? You know, I think it depends on what else happens today with some of the other games that are going on. But even 11 or 12, I heard one coach say, I don't care, you know, give us that. So I do, you know, that's a big range. You ask what number, but it will be, I think, between 7 and 10. And will it be, you know, in Louisville? Will it be at Notre Dame? Will it be, you know, that you know, at this point they don't really care about that. They've made it. I do think that they're going to make some noise. I think this team is special, as you mentioned, Bobby, and Kenny Brooks just now in the press conference said that, you know, from the beginning, this team has had a real special feel for him as a coach because of the balance and the chemistry. And where does that come from? It comes from seniors who have been there. And Nikki Newman, this is her 3rd championship. That's a big thing to be able to have on your staff as a coach. You want to be able to rely on someone, and the players can really rely on Nikki. So I think they're going to make some noise, and as Delaware did last year in winning as well their first round game and then moving on as well. So I think the CAA has a very good representative in JMU this year.
And speaking of Delaware, also, we can't forget, congratulations to them, a 20-win season, especially after everything they've lost. More than likely, they'll be playing in the WNIT.
Well, it's an automatic into the WNIT. Would they like to think that they could get one of the NCAAs? That's not going to happen this year. But I think that just as Drexel went on last year and won the WNIT after not getting into the NCAA, I think that JMU has a very good, Delaware has a very good chance to make some noise in the WNIT. So yes, Tina Martin, fabulous job again. As you mentioned, 20 wins with a team that, everyone frankly was thinking without Deladon, what are they going to do? And they proved that what they could do to get not only into the championship game, but they were the number 2 seed, so they didn't have to upset anybody to get into this championship game. So Tina Martin, staff, and the team, they did a fabulous job again.
Well, it's been a phenomenal championship. That wraps it up here for CAA Hoops Weekly here at the Showplace Arena at the 2014 CAA Women's Basketball Championship. Once again, this year's champion, the JMU Dukes.